today I'm going to be cooking Gousto's Smoky Chicken Goulash with Basmati Rice and seeing how easy it is, how good it tastes and how it pans out. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You'll have seen the other day we did an unboxing of Gousto. We've had a few Gousto boxes now, so we wanted to revisit it. It's been a little while since we've had our last one. So we wanted to revisit it and see if much changed and just update you really. Give you another video. Why not? As mentioned, we're going to be cooking Smoky Chicken Goulash with Basmati Rice. It's supposed to look like that. Looks delicious. See how it goes, shall we? Anyways, the first step is to boil a kettle. We do have this little one here, but it's quite small and it's really not meant to do boiling water because I use it for coffee. So I'm going to use one that I've got over here, which is just a Tesco value one, but it boils a bit quicker with a large quantity of water. So I'm going to do that, I'm going to pop that on, then I feel like I'm on a bit of a time chase because I have to cut loads of stuff up and fry it and stuff before the kettle boils to then put the rice on. This could be a bit of a race against time, so I apologise if I don't beat the kettle. Kettle on. Kettle's on, you could probably hear it already. Right, so now I need to get a very large wide-based pan, preferably non-stick. We all know where I'm going with this, don't we? Come on, say it with me now. Here it is, because in this kitchen we are all play and no wok. No, all wok and no play. So, you can turn that on, heat it up with some oil, a drizzle it says. It does say to use one with a lid. We don't have a wide-based non-stick pan with a lid. We've only got saucepans, but you know, that might change at Christmas, we don't know. So we don't want to buy one just in case it does change at Christmas, just in case you're making notes. So that's heating up. Just going to use it without a lid and hope for the best. Once hot, add the chicken breasts. Chicken breasts. That's what an induction hob sounds like. The kettle's almost done, so I definitely haven't beaten the kettle. That's step 5 and I'm still on step 1, so... Okay, so I think the pan's hot, so I'm going to drop chicken breasts in. There's 2 relatively small chicken breasts. Nothing big and fancy. Pop them in there. It'll cook for 5 minutes or until golden. So what kind of kettle do they think people have? 5 minutes. Meanwhile, peel and slice the brown onions finely. Here we go. Brown onion. Okay, so all I've done there is finely sliced the onions, as you'll have seen, and finely sliced and deseeded the Romano pepper. I used to use a Romano pepper loads when I was a student because normally the supermarket wouldn't have any red peppers there, so I'd just go for that because I was a student, I didn't really care. It was actually quite nice, quite enjoyed it. Now I'm going to move the chicken breast to one side of the pan, as you will see. One side of the other side of the pan, and reduce the heat. Add the sliced onion and Romano pepper with a generous pinch of salt and cook. So we're going to pop these in. There we go. Now it says to cover for 45 minutes to soften. Obviously I don't have a lid, so it's just going to cook for 4 to 5 minutes as it is. Yeah. Oh, those onions are getting in my eyes. Oh, oops. Says, meanwhile, no. Should have read ahead. Chop the chestnut mushrooms into quarters. These are chestnut mushrooms. You know, that old classic. Chestnut mushrooms roasting on an open fire. Anyway, I got 4 of them and I've got to cut them into 4s. So they're there. Jug. They're there, why not? Dissolve the chicken stock cube. It's a Knorr cube. Do like a Knorr cube, do we? Here we go. Tomato paste. Tomato paste. 100% Spanish tomatoes. In our first unboxing video we did pick up on that, and Kez said 100 Spanish tomatoes in Spanish. We think you go back and check it and correct it. Buttons are in there. Squeeze it all out. There it is. There we go. All out. 1 teaspoon of sugar. I'm assuming I provide sugar in this instance. Remember that a teaspoon of sugar helps any food go down. Into 350 millilitres of bottled water. Gonna get a fork to mix it all up with, to dissolve that Knorr cube. So the next step is to put the rice on. I'm going to get that out and pop it on. It says to add 250 ml of cold water, which is what I shall do. Lid on and bring it to a boil. Boil. And then once it's boiling, reduce the heat, cook it as rice. So once the vegetables are beginning to soften, add the chopped mushrooms. Check. Ground paprika. Ground paprika. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Ground and smoked paprika. Okay. Ground paprika, and then the smoked paprika. I like paprika. It is one of my favourite ingredients when cooking anything. Anything. 1 to 2 minutes or until fragrant. Paprika is fragrant. Oh, the juices are starting to go that beautiful paprika-y orange. You know the reason this jug has got the orange tinge to it is because of things like paprika and chorizo. I would say that is beginning to become fragrant. Add the tomato stock, bring to the boil over high heat and cook covered. Give it a cheeky little stir. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll chop the pasta up, including sauce. Now, let's go back to an old saying of mine from the early days of YouTube videos. I once watched a YouTube video by a famous chef who said that you should only cut it once, because the more, as in like, give it a clean cut through, because it keeps all the juices in, like in the leaves. If you cut it more than once, all the juices like just go everywhere, and I'm talking about that's not the point of it. So somebody got me a birthday present, which I have used a few times for like coriander and stuff. I'm going to use this time because I think they're pretty cool. It's like scissors, but with multiple blades, so you can cut stuff like multiple times with one whoosh, whoosh. I'm going to cut the parsley with these. So, my only criticism really is that it does all get stuck inside the blade, so you do still have to like clean it out. That's not the end of the world. Bam. Chopped parsley. So we're going to cook it till the chicken is cooked through. No pink meat. None. Not good. Even says an exclamation mark to make sure. No pink meat. That's not what this is. No pink meat. Orange meat, no pink. Ooh. Just gonna move the parsley out of the way. So I've got a fresh board so I can pull the chicken apart once it's cooked. I think the chicken is ready to be pulled. So I'm going to start pulling the chicken. And then once the chicken is all pulled, we put it back in the pan and stir it all up. And then that element of the meal is done. Here's chicken breast too. Give it all a good mix up. Let it soak in all of that paprika. Mmm. It smells good. It smells very good. Okay, so there's that bit. Right, can you keep going? Rice is almost done. So everything's pretty much done, so I'm going to start dishing it up. And we'll see what it looks like. And then we'll give it a quick taste and see what it tastes like. So there you have it. The smoky chicken goulash with basmati rice. That's Luna's one, because she won't eat much. I doubt it. So that's the Gousto version. Oh no, I put the sour cream in the wrong one. Oh, I think it's pretty good. Let's see what it tastes like. What do you think?
Yeah, good.
What do you think? Is it good? Yeah! Yeah, it's good. Yum, 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 yum. Well, I mean, you're actually eating it, so I think we're off to a good start. Moment of truth. I've not started it yet. I'm starting it now. This is how it's going down. Right. Got a bit of food. A massive lump of chicken. A little bit of chicken. A little bit of sour cream. A little bit of rice. See how it goes. Mmm. Mmm. It is really good, but at this point I have realised that I haven't yet added salt to mine. So
It's fine without salt.
there you have it. I would still eat it without salt, but I am going to put salt on because I like salt. So thanks for watching another video on my YouTube channel. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends if you want to see more. I do have a few ideas of different things to be doing, and I'm waiting for a box to arrive that has some other recipes in for another company, so we'll see how that goes when it arrives. But subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified on the odd occasion that I do upload a video. Bye, thanks for watching. If you've watched this far, well done.